I want you to imagine that somebody's walking down the aisle of a grocery store and they knock a can of tomato sauce and it smashes on the floor and creates a slipping hazard. Another customer walks behind them and slips in it and falls and injures themselves. And the question is the store responsible for the harm sustained by that customer? It depends on whether or not the store had a reasonable amount of time to determine that that hazard existed. You can look around and just see what's going on in the store. Obviously, if it happens in a location that's highly trafficked by employees, they're presumptively on notice. If it's in a checkout aisle, they're presumptively on notice. These are things that they should immediately see occur and mitigate. If it's in an aisle that maybe isn't as trafficked as heavily, you can look at surveillance cameras and determine whether or not any store employees had walked by that aisle, looked at the hazard, maybe ignored it because they didn't want to clean it up. There's a different analysis, however, when the hazard is actually created by the store. So imagine an air conditioning unit in the ceiling of the grocery store is dripping and creating a large puddle in one of the aisles. That puddle is a dangerous slipping hazard that the store should put you on notice of and clean up and also fix the air conditioning unit. That is a store-created hazard. You have to first determine who caused the hazard that caused your injury. If it was the store is always responsible for the harm. If it was another customer that caused the hazard, then there's a separate analysis of whether or not the store had reasonable notice that the hazard existed.